All right, so yes, we have to quickly start now. Percentage, that's where we will need to continue. Okay, first question is about the swimming pool, 30% filled up with water. Okay, and 40% of the water is being drained and so much of the water is remain. So if this one were to do it in terms of model, okay, you can do model, you can do branching, whatever is okay. Okay. So if let's say this is a model of 100%, okay, 100% is technically using 100 units. And this is 30% that is filled with water, which is 30 units. And this is 70 units. For this is called the remain. Right? So this is the remaining. And for remaining, this one is being drained out. This minus it away. So with what remaining here, you just bring it down like the remainder, fraction remainder topic like that. And you would have 40%. So 40% is about here. Okay, so this is 40% of 70 unit, right now. Right, so this is 30 unit. This is 70 unit, right? So when this is 70 unit, this is 40% of 70 unit. And this is 60% of 70 unit. So in that's the case, we need to find out the proper units, right? So let's take a look at the 40% of 70. You should get up to 28 units. So this one technically after calculation is 28 units. And where is the 1,368 here lah? It remain in the swimming pool. And so if you use 60 unit to minus 28 unit, you get 32 unit here. So this one is equals to 32 units, which 32 unit is also equals to 1,368 liters, right? Liters. Okay. I repeat. This is the 30 unit that is drained out. And this one is the 70% that is remaining. So with the remaining, I get down to the, what do you call that? Remaining, put it down with the model. I break it into two parts. And this two part, one is 28 unit. And the other one, it will be this unit, which is 32. So now I can do overhead bridge, which I have been repeatedly say. To do overhead bridge, what I can do is to equalize 1,368 with 32 units. And now he wants to have the 100%, which is 100 unit of. Okay, 1,368 divided by 32 times 100. Okay. So 1,368 divided by 32. You should get 42. 70%. 60 drain out. Sorry, this one is 42, not 32. Okay. So this one is 42. That's where 42 here and 42 here. $60 minus 28, 32. Oh, it's filled with water. This one is the empty one. How come you never alert me, ah? Yo. This is the one. Sorry, this one my bad, ah. It's filled with water is this one. This one is filled with water, and this is the one that is talking about, not the 70%. Okay. This is filled with water. And this is 30 unit that is filled. This one, 70 units, is the space that is not filled. So when 40% of the water, so this one is the water that is drained out, and it is 40% only. So here is 40%, not that one. So this 40% must be multiplying by 30 units instead, which you will get the 12 units. Okay, and this one is the 18 units. Okay, this is the one, not the other side there. Okay. So the remaining water is the 18 unit is this one, which is 1368 liters. Okay. So now I can use it. 18 units will give you 1368 liters. And then now I have to find my 100 unit, which is at first. Divide by 18. One, 1368 divided by 18 times 100. Okay. This is 7,600. Okay. Question 2. Alice bought a mini plane and a board game during a toy sale. Okay. So the usual price of the mini plane was $14, and then the board game $20. So you have $20 here and the $14 here. Okay. So if let's say you based on the item here, the first item will be at 5% discount, and the second item is at 40% discount. Now, you must understand that the first item for 5% discount, usually they will use the one that is a higher price for the first item, because the second price item must be less than the one that is in the first item here. Okay, so usually when they give discount, they always get the higher one, the value, to give you the discount. Okay, so how to find for the first item, which is $20, and you're going to pay 95% of it, because 5% is the discount. Okay, that will give you $19. So this is the first item. So the second item will be $14. This $14 is entitled to 40% discount, but you are going to pay 60%, right? So times 0.6, that you get your $8.40. And this is for the second item. So that in total, when you add them up, what do you get? 0.40, and this is $27.40. Okay. Okay. All right. For the next one, Dylan bought 2 identical stuffed toy and the total discount was $13.05. What was the price for each stuffed toys before the discount? Okay. All right. So for this one, the total is 5% for the first one, and the second percent will be 45, right? So in total, you will get a 45% for the two of them. 40%. And this total discount, 45%, will be equivalent to $13.05. So how are you going to find the 100%? Remember overhead bridge again. I say $13.05 divided by 45 multiplied by 100. And this will get down to $29. Okay. Question? Okay, if not, then I go to the next slide. All right. Let's look at this question. What is it all about here is talking about Ara's salary is 20 less than N and less than Adeline. Okay, so for this one, I would want to use so-called that column. So I want to put as Risa, and then I put at Nelly, and then I put in as Adeline. Okay. Risa is 20 less than Nelly. Okay. Now, for Nelly, she is the base to compare, right? So for people who base to compare, what do you have is she will have 100%. So let's take a look. When Nelly has 100%, Risa has 20 less. That means Risa will have 80%. Okay. Now, so I'm going to do this. Instead of writing percent, I cannot write them as unit instead. Risa is 80 units and Nelly 100 units. Okay. And Risa is 40 less than Adeline. So now what does Adeline has is 100% because now you have a new base. So new base to compare is 100%. So if now 100%, Risa is 40 less than. So Miss Adeline is 100. Now I put it as parts. Okay, we want to put it as part because I don't want to have everything percent. We will have different entity. Okay, so base is 100%. And 40 less, Risa will be 60 unit, right? So the problem now is parts, right? We say that we have changed them to parts, cannot put them as unit. And who is the common entity here is this Nelly. If you take a look at Nelly, sorry, Risa. Risa is repeated entity here. So with Risa being the repeated entity, it must be common, right? So what is the common value